We got about just under 7 minutes here, folks, as teams are warming up. Just want to let you know to stay tuned, and when the game tips off, we will definitely be here with you. Come in just a little bit before that and hear the starting lineups, things that go along with that. And we'll bring you a great game here from Oscar Williams Fieldhouse on the campus of OPSU. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Oscar Williams Fieldhouse, where we are about to sing the national anthem. All right, we appreciate that. The national anthem here to start the championship round of the district playoffs here in Goodwell. We're kind of running on a skeleton crew here tonight. Mr. Schreiner is going to run the camera for us, and we appreciate him 100%. He's kind of the skeleton, the backbone of the Goodwell media crew. He's the one who makes sure that everything is going to happen so that we can bring these games to you when the Eagles are on the floor. Tonight we are going to have the district championship game between the Eagles, the Lady Eagles of Goodwell, and the Lady Lobos of Yarbrough. So we are getting ready for the starting lineup here, or we have already started that. Number 1 for the Lady Lobos, Mariah Beasley, a senior. Number 3, Maddie Wiggins, a freshman. Number 15, Elizabeth De Herrera, a junior. And number 24, Noella Lowen, also a senior. And now for your Lady Eagles starting lineup. We're going to get the music keyed up here at Oscar Williams Fieldhouse. Try to get these ladies pumped so that we can bring you an exciting game here tonight. So get on your feet, even if you're at home. Cheer on these Lady Eagles. The senior, number 1, number 4, Maylin Avila, the senior. Number 14, Channing Duffy, the senior. Number 3, Gracie Langford, the sophomore. Number 23, Emery Gray, and the sophomore, number 24, Macy Strain. So, like I said, we're kind of running on a skeleton crew here tonight. It's just Mr. Schreiner and myself. I will do my best to run this live stream on the computer side. Mr. Schreiner's running the camera. I'll be bringing you the broadcast. But should we fail in some aspect, please bear with us. It usually takes 3 to 4 people to make this thing happen for y'all. Tonight, there's just the 2 of us. We're going to do the best we can. We're going to bring you some great basketball from the campus of OPSU and Oscar Williams Fieldhouse. So please bear with us. We are going to do our best. It looks like we'll have number 14, the senior Channing Duffy, to jump off against the junior, number 15, Elizabeth De Herrera from Yarbrough, to start the game here. Official has blown his whistle. And the ball's in the air. The tip goes Yarbrough's way. And they will handle the ball first here to open the game in district championship play. Gracie Langford heavy on the defense against Beasley, the senior. Ball's on the floor. We've got Avila who gets it to Langford. They're off the floor. Of Langford drives all the way in the paint, lays one off the glass and in. Nice move there by Langford. So Eagles strike first, and now we're going to have a traveling call. They're going to say that number 3, Maddie Wiggin, the freshman from Yarbrough, drags a foot as she pulls up there. Langford to handle the ball for the Eagles. Gets it to Strain. Strain now to Avila, near side corner, feeds it into Gray under the bucket. She kicks it out to Duffy. Duffy now to Langford for 3. In and out, no good. Fight for the ball. Lobos come away with it. That's number 15, Elizabeth De Herrera, who will be credited for that rebound. The Lobos a little dangerous here, having trouble hanging on to the ball. That's number 3, Maddie Wiggin, the freshman, who will score 2 points. So tie ball game 2-2 here from Goodwell. Langford with the ball for the Eagles. Gets it to Strain, near side wing. Goes to Avila, back to Strain. She'll take the 22-footer. Nothing but net for Strain. Right there. Now Eagles lead 5-2 here early in the game. 6.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Heavy pressure here by the Lady Eagles. Lobos get it across the timeline. They feed it down to number 3. That's Maddie Wiggin. Shot's no good. Duffy comes away with the rebound, gets it to Langford. And no pressure by the Lobos here as Langford will come across the timeline, get it to Strain. Now to Avila in the corner. She'll shoot 3, just a little short. Rebound Lobos. That's number 1, Mariah Beasley, who comes down with that. Number 24, Noella Lowen, will be the one to handle the ball. We're going to have a foul call here. They're going to say Gray pushed off. Excuse me, number 23, Emery Gray, pushed off as they were coming across the timeline there. We're going to have our first timeout of the game here called by the Lady Eagles. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Thank you, Mitch Tharp, for kind of calling the game here in-house, running the music. We got a little nitty-gritty playing tonight here in the house, so thank you, Mitch, for the great music. We'll be right back with you. Boy, I tell you what, that 30 seconds was fast here. We got the Lobos to inbound. That's number 3, Wiggin, the freshman, who gets it into number 24, Lowen. She's handling the ball now for the Lobos. She pulls up, pass just a little off target. Maylin Avila comes up with it. She'll drive to the paint down there. Her pass intended for Strain, is deflected out of bounds. Now Strain will inbound. She gets it into Langford. Langford, top of the key here, feeds it far corner Gray. Gray fakes a 3, goes up for a shot there, about a 15-footer, 5 for the ball. Strain ends up with it. She kicks it to Langford. Skip pass across to Avila. She puts it up for 3. No good. Strain with a rebound there. Good job. She kicks it to Avila. Shot no good. Duffy comes away with that rebound. And we're going to fight for the ball again. We've got a whistle here. Let's check with the official and see what this call is. The foul is going to be on number 14. Channing Duffy commits that foul. Her first, team second. Lobos try to get the ball in. Can't do so. Heavily guarded there by Langford. She tips the ball out of bounds. So the Lobos will make a second attempt from the near sideline. They get it in. Nope, they get it into an Eagle. A little confusion there, but Jackie now is going the right direction. She gets it to Langford. To Gray, back to Langford. Skip pass across the Strain. Now to Jackie Avila. She feeds it inside, back out to Langford for three. No good. Rebound, Lobos. Looks like that's number 3, Mariah Wiggin, the freshman, who comes down with that ball. Now we've got number 24, Lowen, the senior, who hands it off to Mariah Beasley. And we'll have a timeout called here by the Lobos. So I'll look for the signal here. It looks like it's going to be a full timeout. We will take that timeout with the Lobos and be right back with you here in just about a minute from Oscar Williams Fieldhouse on the campus of OPSU.
Soundstripe.
All right, coming out of that possession, or that timeout, Lobos have possession. That's number 3, Wiggin, the freshman, who gets it into number 24, Lowen, the senior. She gets it to number 1, Beasley. She kicks it across there to Wiggin, the freshman. She'll step out of bounds. That'll be a turnover, Lobos. Lady Eagles will take over here, and Jackie Avila will be handling the ball here. We'll see what the Lady Eagles can do with this possession. They get it to White, feeds it in to Mull, back out to Avila, back to White, who gets it across the Strain. Now Avila, top of the key. White makes a move there. Dangerous pass. 3-point shot by Strain, no good. She gathers in her own rebound, tries to feed it into Langford. She does gather it up. And there's Avila to Strain. Feeds it into Mull. Mull takes a short jumper, and that one will roll our way. And the score now 7-2 in favor of the Lady Eagles. Looking good here from Oscar Williams Fieldhouse tonight. Lobos try to gather in that. Can't do it. Number 3 steps on the line. That's Maddie Wiggin. So turnover by the Lobos will give the ball to the Lady Eagles here. White will inbound. She gets it into Jackie Avila. Avila dribbling around top of the key here. She gets it to Hines, far side. Skip pass across to White. Back to Avila, top of the key. She feeds it into Langford. Back to White. Now back to Avila. Hines, far corner. Mull. Now Langford with the shot. No good. Let's see if they can gather it in. And they'll say we stepped on the line there. Hines making a good move, trying to gather in that rebound. Just happened to have her foot on the line, so Lobos inbound. Lobos get it into number 3, Maddie Wiggin. She drives down, pulls up this side of the paint. That's number 24, Lowen. She gets it far side, number 15. That's Dre Herrera. Now number 1, Mariah Beasley feeds it to the big post girl at the high post. We're back to Wiggin. A tip pass there. Jackie Avila comes away with it. We're going to have a jump ball call here. And the possession arrow is going to favor your Lady Eagles, so they will inbound the ball. Looks like Hadley Hines going to step out on the far sideline there. Lady Lobos not in any kind of pressure, so Maylin Avila will have an easy pass across the timeline there. She feeds it corner. Hines, 3 points, up and in, just like that. 3 points for Hadley Hines. 10-2, your Lady Eagles lead here in the district championship. That's number 24 handling the ball there. That's Lowen. They're going to say that she walked there. So another turnover by the Lady Lobos. We'll give the Lady Eagles a ball here. Hines into Avila. Avila now to Hines. Feeds it into Duffy. Back out to Avila. Her 3-point shot just a little off target. We're going to have a foul call here as we're going for the rebound. I'm not doing the greatest job of letting you know the ladies that are on the floor at the time with these substitutions. That foul was on number 4 for the Lady Eagles. That's Avila. Lobos get it in. Oh, no. Langford steals the ball. She's going to go for a layup and be fouled. Oh, just off with that shot there. But Gracie will step to the line to shoot two. Shooter foul here. With about 2 minutes and 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. We'll see what Langford can do with this 8-point lead. She'll extend that to 9. Langford now with her second attempt in the air. That one just off target. Rebound number 24, Lowen, the senior. She tries to get to number 3, has it picked off by Avila, and now we got the ball back to Avila, to Hines. Hines under the bucket, feeds it to Duffy, and she'll lay one off the glass and in. Lady Eagles really taking advantage here of the turnovers. Looking good. Now we've got number 3 here. She gets across the timeline, nearly trapped. Duffy tips it. Did it go off of Lobo? It did not. So, Lobos will maintain possession. Maddie Wiggin, the freshman on the far side, will inbound the ball. She gets it into number 24, Lowen. We got the ball back to Lowen now. I'm learning these kids' names just as you are, so it's going to take me a minute here. Wiggin, the freshman, with the ball out top, heavily guarded by Avila. She gets it to number 24. That's Lowen. Lowen feeds it into the post. Number 15, her shot no good. As we're going for the rebound, we're going to have a foul called here on De Herrera. She's a junior for the Lobos. Avila, the senior Avila. May Lynn will hand the ball off now to Haley White. Back to Avila. Back to White. Back to Avila. We're going to feed it into Gray here. She makes a move and she'll be fouled. Oh, no. Travel call there. Will be a turnover for the Lady Eagles here. Number 24, Lowen, the senior for the Lobos, to inbound. She gets it into number 3. Yes, she does. Too many Eagles there. We're going to get possession of this ball. Emery Gray now with it. She gets it to White. White to Hines. Feeds it into Olivas, and Olivas' 10-point jumper will be good. 15-2 now. The Lady Eagles lead. We got an out-of-bounds call here. Lobos will maintain possession. We still have Noella Lowen, the senior, for the Yarbrough Lobos on the baseline. She will inbound the ball. Signal from the official here. Hands the ball off to Lowen. Lowen looking. Nice defense there, but they do get it into number 1. Beasley, the senior. She loses control, but number 3, Maddie Wiggin, comes up with the ball. Heavily guarded, has it taken away by White. White driving to the bucket. Let's see what happens here. That one will fall the Lady Eagles' way right there. Nice move by Haley White. And now Emery Gray takes the ball away on the inbound pass, and she'll be fouled on her attempt to score. That will send Emery Gray, the sophomore, for the Lady Eagles to the line. That is the 3rd team foul for the Lady Lobos. Team fouls even here, 3 apiece. 2nd team foul on number 24, Noella Lowen, for the Lobos. We'll see if Emery can square up and make some adjustments here and put that second shot in. Emery's second shot in the air is good. Nothing but net there, so they go up 18-2. Good defense here by the Lady Eagles. Number 1 over there far side, Mariah Beasley, can't hang on to the inbound pass, so the Lady Eagles will take over here. White will inbound the ball for the Eagles. Gets it into the younger Avila, Jackie, to Strain. Feeds it inside to White. Her shot good from the elbow there. Nice little shot. Nice little move there by the Lady Eagles. Offense is working here. We've got number 3, Maddie Wiggin, handling the ball for the Lady Lobos. She tries to get down, but Jackie Avila tips that ball out. Got about 3.2 seconds on the official clock here in Oscar Williams Fieldhouse. We've got the Lady Lobos to inbound the ball. I can't see for sure, but I think it's number 3, Wiggin, who's inbounds the ball. Strain ends up with it. She's going to get across the timeline and shoot, but no good. Awful long shot attempt there. At the end of the first period, your Lady Eagles lead the Lobos 20-2 in the district championship here from Anchor D Stadium, Oscar Williams Fieldhouse on the campus of OPSU.
Soundstripe.
All right, we've got your Lady Eagles on the floor here. Lobos still on the bench. You got a couple seconds left here before they have to take the floor. Official blowing the whistle here. They will come out. And once again, thank you to Mitch Tharp for the music here from Oscar Williams Fieldhouse. He's doing a great job calling the game from the floor at the scorer's table and playing music. We got Jack Strain running the clock. And believe it or not, former Superintendent Jerry Birdsong back in the house, kind of keeping books here for the Lady Eagles. So it's always nice to have a former Eagle, one that we loved here, helping us out, cheering on our Lady Eagles and keeping books here for our teams. Macy Strain, 22-foot, just a little heavy rebound. Duffy gets it to Langford, now to Strain. Strain to Avila in the near side corner, feeds it into Mole. Heavily guarded here. She's going to kick it back out to Strain and will take another attempt. Oh my, can you say splash with that one? Strain, nothing but net there from the near side wing. All right, Lady Lobos with the ball. Heavily guarded here is number 1. Mariah Beasley's got Langford on her. Now we've got number 24. She's going to kick it in to number 23. Back out to number 1. Okay, she'll gather it in. We're going to regroup here, are the Lady Lobos. Try to feed it low to the post. She can't hang on. Will be tipped out of bounds there by number 15, De Herrera. So the Eagles, Lady Eagles here with another chance to capitalize on a turnover. Avila gets it into Mole. She has a little trouble hanging on, but she gets it back out to Avila. Avila's short jumper off the glass, no good. Mole rebounds and puts it in. You can hear the cheering here from Oscar Williams Fieldhouse. Fans happy with the way this game is going. Long inbounds pass attempt there, no good, will go out of bounds. Not tipped by Lady Eagle, so Langford now underneath the own bucket will inbound the ball. She gets it into Strain. Strain takes a dribble, gets it to Avila. Avila into Mole. Mole covered up, gets it to Avila. Back into Duffy. She'll take a short jumper, no good. Rebound there by number 15, De Herrera for the Lobos. We've got number 24, Lowen, gets it back to number 1, Beasley. Now back to Lowen. And the Lady Lobos looking to close this gap a little bit. Try to feed it into the paint to their post, but Duffy's there and picks a pass off. Strain now with the ball. Macy Strain to Jackie Avila, feeds it into Duffy. She goes up. Kind of maybe deflected, maybe just a little contact there, but Mole ended up with the ball and scores. So either way, a good series for the Lady Eagles. We're going to have a timeout by the Lady Lobos here. So we'll be right back with you from Oscar Williams Fieldhouse on the campus of OPSU.
Soundstripe.
All right, buzzer sounding for the second time here from Oscar Williams Fieldhouse. Number 24, Lowen, will inbound the ball for the Lobos. Gets it into number 1, Mariah Beasley, the senior. She's going to bring the ball across the timeline here. No heavy pressure by the Lady Eagles. They lead 25-2 here with 5.5 minutes left in the first half. So no real worry as of yet. Langford heavy on the defense. Gonna be picked up here by Jackie Avila. Now Langford's gonna try to take the ball away. It's gonna roll out of bounds. We're gonna signal last touch by Lady Eagles. So Lobos maintain possession here. Wiggin, the freshman, will inbound the ball this time for the Lady Lobos. She feeds it into number 15. Her shot deflected by Duffy, and Jackie Avila comes up with the rebound here. She's going to get it across on the Lady Eagles side of the court here. Duffy, skip past Strain, back to Avila. Now to Duffy, to Langford. Langford to Strain. I think we're going to say Strain stepped on the baseline there, on the sideline actually. Out of bounds, so turnover by the Lady Eagles here will give the Lobos possession. We got number 1, Mariah Beasley, the senior, handling the ball. She gets it far side, Wiggin. Now number 24 is Lowen. She gets it far side, 15, De Herrera, the junior, back out top to number 3, Wiggin, the freshman. And we're going to have a miscommunication here on that pass attempt, and Lady Eagles will take possession. Hines gets it into Avila. Avila gonna come across the timeline here. She's looking at her offense, trying to make sure the ladies are ready. Gets it to Langford, back to Avila. Avila skip pass across to Hines, to Langford, back to Hines. Hines will take a 22-footer. That is no good, they'll say. That Jackie Avila will commit the foul here. So number 24, Lowen, will step out of bounds to inbound for the Lobos. The Lobos here looking at the sideline, getting a signal from the coach. Official counting, but no real pressure, so I assume they'll get it across. They do. Number 3 here. It's Maddie Wiggin, who has her dribble tipped out by Avila. Now Wiggin with the ball, cross to number 23, Rodman, back out now, number 24, Lowen. Lowen pulls up at the elbow, gets it to number 15, that's De Herrera. I'm going to look down once in a while and probably miss a call here, but I'm doing the best I can. Here's Hadley Hines with the ball, gets it to White. Back to Hines. Inside, Duffy. outside Avia. The senior Avia gets it to Hines. White, Hines, into Duffy. Duffy to the senior Avia. Back into Duffy. Nice little play there. Rebounded by White. She puts it back up. No good. Rebound this time by the Lobos. Lowen to handle the ball for the Lobos. They're down 27-2 with about 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Pass is tipped, but Lobos maintain possession. That's number 24. Feeds it into number 15. Her shot. De Herrera's shot there is good. De Herrera, the junior for the Lobos, extends that score for the Lady Lobos. Avia White. White back to Avia. Avia skip pass to Hines. Hines takes a dribble, feeds it into Duffy. She tries to get it back to Avia. She can't quite hang on and has it come off her toe and out of bounds. We're going to have some substitutions here on the Lady Eagles side as Mull and Gray check in. Looks like Olivas and Duffy will take a seat here. Lobos with possession. That's number 24, Lowen. Drives, kicks it to number 15, De Herrera. She gets it back to Lowen. Lowen now dribbling, looking inside, nothing there. Gets to number 3, back to number 24. Her pass or shot attempt, whatever it was deflected. Avia drives down in the paint, puts it up, no good. Now Hines, no good. Avia fighting for the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball call here. She gets tangled up with number 15, De Herrera. At the attempt for the rebound, the possession arrow favors Lady Eagles. Hines will take a seat. Strain comes in. White to inbound the ball, gets it into Gray. Gray makes a move inside, goes up. Shot no good, but she is fouled. The signal so far indicates to me that she'll be going to the line to shoot 2. So the sophomore Emery Gray at the line. Couple of Lady Eagles getting some coaching here from the sideline from Coach Taylor. Something you can't see on the camera there. Strain and Avila have a chat with the coach. Gray's second attempt in the air, a little strong. Rebound number 23, Rodman for the Lobos. Now we get it to Lowen. Lowen gathers it in. Gets it on the Lobos side. She takes a three-point shot. No good. They're going to let it go out of bounds here, are the Lady Eagles. And so Maylin Avila, the senior, will inbound as Langford checks in for Gray. Off camera there. White with the ball for the Lady Eagles. White to Langford, back out to Avila. She dribbles, pulls up, gets it back to White. Now to Strain. Strain to White. Avila. White. Strain. Looking to make something happen here of the Lady Eagles. White to Avila. To White. Feeds it into Mull. Kicks it back to Langford. Her shot from the elbow, no good. We're going to say we stepped on that line as we were going for the rebound. So Lobos will take over here. This is number 3, Maddie Wiggin, the freshman, who gets it into number 15, back out to Lowen, 24, far side, number 3. She'll take a 10-foot jumper. Does number 3, Wiggin, no good. Not touched by Lady Eagle, so we will get possession of this ball. White's going to handle it. White to Strain. Strain to the elbow, kicks it to Avila. Now to Langford, back to Avila, back to Langford. Now the shot to the free throw line. Shot by White, no good. And Langford and a Lobo get tangled up there. Jump ball call. Possession arrow favors the Lady Lobos, so they will now have possession. Lady Eagles lead 27-4 with about 15 seconds to play in your first half. They get it into their post. Number 15, Elizabeth De Herrera. She'll be fouled on her shot. Go to the line with about 9.8 here left. That foul will be called on Cambry Mole, number 34, the sophomore for the Lady Eagles. So De Herrera's first shot bounces off the front of the rim, then the glass and in. So 5 points now for the Lobos. Their second attempt up and coming. In the air, off the glass and in. So Eagles now to Langford. Langford, 8 seconds to play. Langford dribbling around the defender, gets to Avila. She'll take a three-point shot, just a little off target. No good. Let's see who comes up with it. That would be nobody as the buzzer rings to end the first half here from Oscar Williams Fieldhouse, Anchor D Arena on the campus of OPSU. Your Lady Eagles lead the Lady Lobos 27-6. I assume we're going to have about a 10-minute time here between the halves, and I see that come onto the board now. That will be the case, so stay tuned. Watch your Lady Eagles play in the championship against the Lobos. 10 minutes to play. 10 minutes till we resume play.
Soundstripe.
So coming out of that halftime break, Lady Eagles have possession here. Gray, skip past Strain. She'll take a three-pointer. In and out, no good. Look good from my vantage point, but just a little off target. Lobos get the rebound here. Lowen with the ball for the Lobos. Takes a dribble, gets it down. Baseline, number 15. Lowen kicks it back to De Herrera, number 15 here. Heavily guarded by Duffy, gets it back to Lowen. Lowen makes a move here. Shot no good. Let's see who ends up with it. Lady Lobos do. They get it back to De Herrera. She hands it off here to Lowen. Lowen from the three-point line. Shot blocked by Gray. She ends up with the ball. Will drive all the way to the house, lay one up, and be fouled. So Gray will go to the line to shoot two here early in the second half. Gray's first attempt is good. Second attempt doesn't make connection with any part of the goal, so whistle here. And the Lobos will take possession. Lowen gets tangled up here with Avila. Jump ball is the call here. Possession arrow favors the Lady Lobos. Now that's number 3, Maddie Wigan with the ball. Looking to get around the defenders, runs into Gray. She takes it away, but then her attempt to pass is no good, and Lobos get the ball, and they do call a timeout here. So we'll have a 30-second timeout here from the Lady Lobos, and we'll be right back with you. Inbound pass there was made by the Lobos, but tipped out of bounds by the Eagles. They do get it in this time to Lowen. Her pass picked off by Avila, and now to Gray. And they're going to say she took one too many steps. Gray on the floor here does get up before they come to her assistance. She's kind of hunched over. Got a little pain here, does Emery Gray. She'll check out. Olivas will check in for her, and coaches will attend to her on the sideline. Hopefully everything's okay. Lowen now, her pass not quite picked off by Olivas, but tipped, and we'll have a jump ball call here. Lady Eagles will get possession. Langford with the ball for the Lady Eagles. She gets it to Avila, far side corner, back to Langford. Now near side Strain, down to Olivas. Strain. Langford for three. No good. Rebound hauled in by Strain, gets it to Duffy, back to Langford at the top of the key. She drives down, kicks it to Avila. Now Langford for a three-point shot, too strong. Levis with the rebound gets it to Langford, and now I think we're going to slow things down here, set up the offense. They get it to Avila, the senior Avila. She tries to get it to Strain. It's tipped, and Strain just lets it roll out of bounds because she knows that the Lady Eagles are going to maintain possession here. Smart move. She gets it into Avila to Strain. To Langford, back to Strain. She'll take the 3-point from the near side wing, just off target. Olivas ends up with it. Her putback attempt no good. A rebound is made by the Lobos, but they're on the line. So the Lady Eagles here maintain possession on their own end of the court. Langford into Duffy. Back to Langford. To Strain, to Avila, wide open, kicks it to Olivas. Her shot no good. Langford there for the rebound and putback will be fouled. That foul will be called on De Herrera, number 15 for the Lobos. That's her third foul of the game. Second team foul for the Lady Lobos here in the second period, or excuse me, the second half. Langford's second attempt good, and the Eagles go up 30-6. Struggling to get it across the timeline here, but they will do so. Fumble for the ball. Lobos end up with it. Here we've got Lowen, number 24, handling the ball, top of the key here for the Lobos. Looking to get around to Olivas. Kicks it down low, 15, back out to number 1. Beasley, her shot attempt no good. As the fight for the rebound happens there on the far side of the paint. A Lobo steps out of bounds with the ball, so Eagles will get possession here. Strain with the ball. Strain to Avila, to Langford. She'll shoot 3, no good. Rebound, Lobos. That's number 23, Rodman. She gets it to number 3, Wigan. Now to Lowen. Lowen gets across the timeline as she runs into Langford there. Have a foul call here on Langford, as their Lady Eagles are a bit of a press there. Now Lady Lobos looking to make something happen here, close that gap. Lowen shoots 2 from the corner, and that's good. She splashes that one in. Now Avila to handle the ball to Strain. Strain to Langford. Langford to Avila. Back to Langford. Now she comes near side dribbling. Gets it to Strain the corner. Back to Langford. Feeds it to the high post Duffy. Her shot from the free throw line is good. 32-8. Your Lady Eagles lead here in the district championship in their hometown of Goodwell and Oscar Williams Fieldhouse on the campus of OPSU here. Oh, we're going to see number 3 put one up short. No good. Rebounded by number 23, Rodman. We're going to have a jump ball call here. Wholesale substitutions here for the Lady Eagles as White, Mull, and Hines check in for Strain, Duffy, and Olivas. Number 3 here with the ball for the Lobos. Kicks it to number 1. That's Beasley. She drives, kicks it far side, number 23. Her 18-footer is no good. Now we got Langford with the ball, 1-on-1. She's going to be fouled by number 24, Noella Lowen. She was just in a bad position there. She tried to get in front of her, turned her back, but made contact with the body. So the senior Langford to the line to shoot 2, puts the first one in like gravy. Easy peasy. So Jackie Avila checks in for the senior Maylin Avila. And Langford's second shot in the air and good. Splash that one. Lobos inbound the ball. Get it back to number 3. Wiggin, she gets it to 24 to Lowen, who gets it back to number 1. Beasley, she drives all the way to the hole and makes a move there. Nice looking move by Beasley to lay one off the glass and in. Langford to handle the ball here for the Lady Eagles. Now Avila near side, back to Langford, top of the key. Hines far side. White, feed it into the post. Mole, she kicks it to White. And White says, I'll take that shot, and does so with ease. So now heavy defense here by the Lady Eagles. They get it down to number 1 there. Her shot no good. Rebounded number 15, De Herrera, and her putback is good. So 36-12 now as the Lady Eagles lead here in the district championship play. We're going to have a timeout called, I believe, by Coach Taylor. Let me get the signal from the official here as he looks at the scorers table. Full timeout, clock winds. We will be back with you in 60.
Soundstripe.
All right, we're going to come back out of that full timeout here. Lady Eagles will have possession. Hadley Hines, far side, to inbound the ball. Avila takes the inbound pass, comes top of the key, back to Hines, back to Avila, back to Hines, and now far side corner, White, skip pass, Avila gets it to an older sister here, Avila, and now to Jackie. Number 22 for the Lady Eagles gets it to Hines. Jackie Avila, top of the key to Hines. Hines makes a move around the defender, makes a shot there off the glass, no good. Rebounded by number 3, Maddie Wiggin for the Lobos. Now we've got Lowen handling the ball here for the Lobos. Nearly has it picked off, goes to the floor. Let's see what this call is here. We're going to call a foul on number 23. 32, actually, Haley White. Maybe I'm a bit dyslexic here on my signals from the officials. But Haley White does commit that foul. Molt comes out, Duffy checks in on the Lady Eagles side of the ball. Number 3, Maddie Wiggin, the freshman, will inbound from the far sideline. She gets it into number 23. She'll take a 22-footer just off target, no good. Rebounded there by Jackie Avila to Maylin. Now to Hines, back to Avila, back to Avila. And her shot attempt just short. Put back there by Hines is no good. So the Lobos now driving down on their end of the court. Hines will tip that ball out of bounds. Defense here by the Lady Eagles. 36-12 with about a minute 13 left to play. Jackie Avila comes away with the inbound pass. Goes up for a shot in the paint. She'll be fouled here, I think, by number 1. Let's see, yes, the official does signal number 1. Ryan Beasley, the senior, who commits that foul. So Avila will go to the line here to shoot 2. Up off the back of the iron, just can't get it to fall. So close, Maylin. Let's make a little adjustment here and see what we can do with the second one. And that one splashes in. Now, the Lobos inbound the ball. That is number 3, Maddie Wiggin. Gets it to number 24, Lowen. Across the timeline. Heavily guarded by White. Has to take a ball taken away by Avila. That is the younger Avila, or the older Avila feeds it to the younger Avila. Shot no good. Rebound White. They'll say she drug a foot. And I apologize for that there, folks. I guess I forgot to click back onto the live broadcast. So now we're here. Lobos have possession. That is number 1. Her shot no good. Rebounded by Jackie Avila. Jackie to Mei Lin. Mei Lin drives in the paint, puts one up in the middle of a bunch of traffic, was no good. Now Mei Lin Hines for 3. Splash. That is a good attempt there by Hadley Hines from the far side wing. Ball now comes across the timeline. We're going to call a foul here. Maybe Mei Lin Avila. Eagles lead 40-12 here with 3.8 to play in the third period to get the ball into Lowen. Lowen now looking to get around the defender Haley White. Can't do so. End of the third period. Score is the same here, 40-12. We'll take about a minute break and be right back with you. I'll do my best not to forget to take off those ads when we come back.
Soundstripe.
Tell you what, folks, we're going to come back just a hair early here. I'm looking at the computer. I'm going to get you the court back on here. My apologies. Like I said, we're kind of running with the skeleton crew here tonight. I'm not used to having to run this computer side of things. Hate that you guys missed a few minutes of play, but I'm glad you got to see Mei Lin Avila hit that three-pointer from the near side wing here. Lowen with the ball for the Lobos. Gets it to Beasley. Beasley cross timeline. Now heavily guarded by White. Makes a little move here. Goes into the paint. Off the glass. No good. Rebound Lowen. Lowen gets it back out to the top here to number 3, Wiggin. She tries to kick it to the near corner to Beasley, but no good there. Eagles will get possession. Hines will inbound to the senior Avila. Nice to see these sisters play together out here on the floor. Mei Lin been a great asset to this Lady Eagle team in her 5 years here playing for the Lady Eagles. They feed it into Avila's, back out to the freshman. Avila shot attempt no good. Back up Olivas. Fight for the rebound. They'll say tipped out by Mei Lin Avila. So Lobos will take over here. Beasley will be handling the ball. Lady Eagles with a little pressure here. Almost take it away, but Lowen ends up with the ball. Lowen now to Rodman. Shot no good. Jackie Avila charging down the floor all the way in the paint to the house. Shot no good. Leave us fighting for the ball here. We're going to get a jump ball call. So nice job, nice hustle there by Ronnie to get on the floor and fight for that ball. 6.5 minutes, give or take, here left to play from Oscar Williams Fieldhouse. Lobos looking to close that gap. They feed it in to their post player. They're going to say Ronnie pushed off a little bit there against De Herrera.
Number 21, Ronnie Olivas, checking into the game for the Eagles.
So
Number 00.
now we got Maddie Alvarez checks into the game for Malin Avila. It's number 00 you'll see on your screen there. This shot attempt, the rebound there after the shot attempt tipped out of bounds by the Eagles. Lobos here inbound, Lowen. Lowen can't hang on, but it is tipped out of bounds by the Lady Eagles once again. Lowen gets that one in to De Herrera, who will score to 43-14. Lady Eagles lead here in the championship game of the district playoffs, Class B basketball. Hines to Avila. Back to Hines. She'll take the 22-footer. And I tell you what, these Lady Eagles are on from that three-point line tonight. Nice shot, Hadley. Lady Lobos looking to do something. We're going to have a hold called here. A foul under the bucket. I'm looking at the ball and not what's happening away from there, but Ronnie Olivas called for this foul. That'll be her third foul. She'll stay in the game. Langford will check out as Gray checks in. So I assume just a lot of fight there in Olivas' heart. We see now De Herrera get the ball to Beasley. She'll go up for two and be fouled by Hines at the elbow on the far side. So I think that is Hadley's first foul. Second foul. The board says it's a second foul. So Beasley goes to the line to shoot two. Two Lobos back with Maddie Alvarez here as Beasley makes her first shot, and we'll put the second one in the air and in. So 16-46, Lady Eagles lead. Jackie Avila handles the ball for the Lady Eagles. Looks to go inside, kicks it to Alvarez. Alvarez, far side, Hines. Now to Olivas, back to Alvarez. Alvarez inside to Gray. Back near side to Avila. Alvarez. That's Olivas from the corner. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up. No good. Ends up this time in the hands of the Lobos. So 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes to play here as the Lobos come down on their end of the field. Their end of the court, excuse me. Good game here by the Lady Eagles as they end up. De Herrera with the ball, short jumper, good. Jackie Avila is going to charge all the way to the house. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Gray kicks it out to Olivas from the corner, and she splashed one in. Nice job, Ronnie, senior there on the Lady Eagles team. Now we've got number 3, feeds it into number 15. That's De Herrera, who's fouled on the shot. Shot counts. Official signal shot counts. So De Herrera will go to the line for what I love to call the old-fashioned three-pointer back before they put that arc in. This was the way you scored 3 points on one play. See if she can do it here. Shots up and good. So Lobos 21, Eagles 48. Flaherty, Addison Flaherty checks into the game for Olivas here. Avila, far side wing, kicks it to Hines, to Gray. Gray to Hines. To Maddie Alvarez, who'll shoot three, no good. Rebound there by De Herrera. She gets it to Beasley. Beasley now going to bring it down the floor for the Lady Lobos. across the timeline, pulls up here, gets it to Lowen. Lowen now to number 3, Wiggin. Wiggin back to Lowen, feeds it inside to the post, but can't get it there. Hines now with the ball for the Lady Eagles. She's going to pull up, set up the offense, gets it to Alvarez, to Gray inside, feeds it far side. Now Gray with the ball inside will be fouled by number 15, De Herrera. So Gray, as she was shooting, was fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. 3:20 left to play here in this district championship game. Gray's first shot just a little off target. Bounces out. Gonna have some substitutions in here. We've got Tanya Alvarez, who comes into the game for the Lady Eagles, as well as Cindy Velasquez. Number 15, Elizabeth De Herrera gets that rebound. Number 24, Lowen, gets it to number 3. She gets it back to Lowen. Lowen feeds it inside to De Herrera, and once again, much like the last trip down the floor for the Lady Lobos, she'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-pointer. The and one, as they call it these days. De Herrera to shoot 1. 48-23, Lady Eagles lead. Strong on the shot. Gray comes down with the rebound. Charges down the floor across the timeline. To Alvarez, back to Alvarez. She'll take a three-pointer. Oh, just short. She gets her own rebound here. Feeds it in now to Flaherty. She'll be fouled as she goes up from that shot from the block. So Addison Flaherty now will go to the line to shoot 2. It's a freshman, Addison Flaherty. Southpaw puts the first one up, just a little off target. We'll see if she can adjust here. Put the second one in. Second one up. Good. Nice. We get the roll there on that one. Good job, Addison. Lobos with the ball. They get it to Lowen. Lowen feeds it down into the post. Her shot no good. Tipped out of bounds. They'll say by the Eagles there. Was a fight on the far side block. And I think Tanya Alvarez was the last one to touch that. We're going to have a 30-second timeout here called by the Lobos. 2:39 left to play from Oscar Williams Fieldhouse here on the campus of OPSU. District Championship game. Goodwell Eagles versus the Hardesty Yarbrough Lobos.
Soundstripe.
All right. Was a 30-second timeout, not a full. Lobos have the ball. Get it into the post. Number 15, her shot no good. Tipped out of bounds by Emery Gray. That was De Herrera. Lobo fans calling for a foul there. Nothing coming, but they do maintain possession. That's number 3, Wiggin, the freshman, to inbound the ball. She gets it into number 23. She'll take a shot from just inside the three-point line. It's no good. Rebounded by Emery Gray. Emery Gray charges across the timeline here. Gray feeds it to Alvarez, to Maddie Alvarez, back to Gray. Now to Cindy Velasquez. She'll take the three-pointer off the side of the backboard. No good. Lobos now charging down to their end of the floor. Lowen with the ball out top. 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes and 4 to be exact. drives into the paint. No good. That's number 23, Rodman, who hits that three-pointer. Now, Maddie Alvarez to Gray. Gray will come down the floor for the Lady Eagles here. Gets it, skip pass Alvarez. Now to Maddie Alvarez. Shot just off target. Tanya Alvarez with the rebound. Gets it into Gray. Her shot off the glass, no good. Flaherty with the rebound and the putback. How about that for the freshman? Addison Flaherty coming off the bench, getting a rebound and putting one in. Lobos now with the ball. That's Lowen. Driving in, pulling back. Drives in again. Gets it this side. Wiggin. Now. Beasley. Beasley to Lowen. Lowen pulls up. Gets it back to Beasley. Now back to Lowen. 58 seconds on the clock. And we're going to have a timeout called here by Coach Taylor to get another 5. I think he's going to put his starters back on the floor to get them a little more playing time as we move forward in this playoff aspect. It is critical for these coaches to get their starting 5 some playing time. The clock or the scoreboard may look a little skewed, but you can't rest those starters at playoff time and expect to get anything out of them as you go down the road here. Avila with the ball for the Lady Eagles. 37 seconds on the clock. She gets it to Langford from the free throw line. Shot no good. Rebound Duffy. Now White with the ball to Langford, to Avila, to Olivas, back to Avila. She'll take the shot. No good. They're going to call a foul here. I wasn't paying attention. I think he signals 2. I wasn't sure which side of the three-point line she was on. Nope. To the line for 3 will be Maylin Avila. 20.9 left to play here in this ball game. 51-26, make that 52-26. Your Lady Eagles lead. They are looking to be the district champions here. Second shot attempt by Avila, just off target, a little strong, right side. See what she can do with her third attempt here. That one off the side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by De Herrera. We've got Beasley handling the ball here. 15 seconds to play to Lowen. Lowen now near side, feeds it in. Eagles with the ball, and I expect Langford will hold it. 1.2 ball game. Langford kicks the ball to the far side. Officials as they'll retire to their dressing room. Take a break here before they come back to officiate the boys district championship game where your Eagles will be taking on the Boys City Wildcats. Great game there by the Lady Eagles. They look good. They played a full 4 quarters and come out on top, 26-52. We're going to leave it with you here as they present the trophy. On the floor, you'll notice our superintendent, Edward Smith. He is going to get to present the plaque to the Lady Eagles here. We appreciate Mr. Smith being here tonight, cheering on those Lady Eagles. And that will be the end of the district play for the ladies' side of the ball game. See a few moms out on the court. Going to take some pictures of this district championship team. You'll see the Boys City Wildcats making their way onto the floor to do a little warm-up. But I think Mr. Schreiner's got that camera concentrated on those district champion Lady Eagles you've got there. Congratulations to them. Coach Schreiner, Coach Taylor, great to see the Lady Eagles pull out a win here tonight. Now, Oscar Williams Fieldhouse from the campus of OPSU. Looks like they put 15 minutes on the board for between these games. They haven't kicked that off yet, but 15 minutes or so. Look for the new live stream on the Goodwell Eagles Soaring to Success YouTube page. We'll be bringing you the boys championship game here shortly. Stay tuned. Watch our sponsors roll across the screen here. Be sure to support them any chance you get. Hit that like and subscribe button. We appreciate y'all tuning in.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe.